Belize, guess where we there today?
All right, so we're at Benque Viejo and we about to meet the marimba legends.
Los Hijos del West.
They're gonna teach us a little bit about marimba with a modern twist, and we're gonna be talking to them and to their director, Ivan Yacab. So,
I am excited, and guess what? We're going to meet somebody else. I hear his name, La Chatona. Look how sweet and beautiful. So, Belize
Mek we go. All right, Ian, so I see that everybody have on their shirts that you are the marimba legends of Benque. Tell us how these legends started.
Well, it's a long story, but it started in high school when I went to Mount Carmel High School here in our town, and I took marimba for 2 years, and then they suspended the classes due to other situations that happened, and then I felt a bit sad because I wanted to continue with that tradition, especially because it was fading already in our town. And so I went to the House of Culture and I told them that I wanted to form a marimba group of youths so that we could preserve our marimba cultural heritage. And then they gladly helped me. And then I went out in the town asking for members, asking youths if they wanted to join the group. We started, I think, with around 20-something members, which it ended up with around, it ended up with around 8 members who were permanent. And then we started, we call it the first generation, and I would like to say hi to Kerry, to Jared, and other members, Cesar, that were with us for those past years, and they started with me as well, and they gave that twist to this group where we had a great job to do, where to preserve our tradition and twist it to modern music as well, playing modern music. So then this first generation also named the group under Los Hijos del West, giving tribute to our past marimberos who have gone to a better life. And my great grandfather used to play marimba. He was Domingo Yacab, and I have 2 other cousins here in my group as well who Domingo Yacab is our great grandfather as well. So it's something that from family to family it has been passing on. We have a member as well who his father is still alive and plays marimba. So it's something that it has been passed from family to family, from father to son. So that's how we got our name. Yeah.
Well, that's very interesting. And then you mentioned that you went to House of Culture. You must have a huge passion and love for this music, because for you to take that initiative and for you to recruit people. And I noticed that you don't only have boys in the group, you have girls, you have guitarists, you have a drummer. I mean, it's very diverse. Tell us a little bit more about that. Like, how do you choose your members, and how do you know that they have what it takes?
Okay, so usually for the summers we recruit members. We go to Mount Carmel Primary School, to other schools here in our town, and we try to bring members, and we test them for 2 weeks. The one that learns the melody for the first 2 weeks, that one we say, and the other one, unfortunately, we recommend them to other teachers here in our town. Some of our elder teachers who teach marimba as well, we recommend them with them to go, because sometimes this is a project where we need to be on track always, and we can't be staying behind because of other members are unfortunately taking so long to prepare for it. So it's difficult. It's difficult to work with youths, with boys, with girls. Especially they come with problems as well from the street. Some of my students are always on the streets, and so I reached out to them and I tell them, come, let's do something positive instead of you being here out on the streets doing nothing, or something bad could happen to you. There's some of them who who don't have a mother, who doesn't have a father. So this makes them part of a family. So here in this marimba group, they feel as a part of a family.
It's amazing. You talk about family and stuff. I noticed some of them very young. Like, what's the age range? From 9?
Yeah, from 9 to 23, I could say.
9 to 23. Imagine now you got 2 picnic home and you can't manage it. Imagine how from 9 to 23. How do you even get the confidence and permission from the parents, because then you're the guardian now on the road?
Well,
is that a challenge?
Yeah, of course it is, and thank God the parents have trusted us, and thank God we are under the Benque House of Culture as well. They trust us, they trust their House of Culture, and so that's how we manage as well. Parents sometimes go out with their kids as well. When we go out to do presentations, they can go with them to take care of them as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
and you mentioned all the challenges that you had to face, all the people that have helped you. What advice do you give to young musicians who are trying to make it in the city, in all of Belize, just to, keep them motivated, to keep them going, and to let them know that there are places that will help and there are people in your own community that will help you to advance?
Well, my advice would be for musicians, would be especially for those musicians who are in the villages, who are in the towns, because there we don't have so much opportunities for music. So you need to learn by your own. You need to go to watch YouTube videos or do different stuff to learn music. And in the city, well, they have a lot of opportunities. They have the orchestra, and now they have St. John's teaching music now,
Yes.
and which I am studying there now as well. And I heard that UB is going to have an associates in music as well, I think in August. So in the city, you find more opportunities, and it's more difficult for us in the town because we don't have no place to learn music. So sometimes a teacher will come and teach music for maybe 1 month, and then for the summer, and then he will leave. And so we have a lot of lacking of opportunities in our town, and we need to go out to learn music. Especially we need to go to the city where the opportunity is now.
You couldn't have said it better, sir. Passion. When you love
Yeah.
something, you do it. You said so many amazing things just now.
Right.
I have 2 things I want to learn. I know these. I've seen these young men play at diplomatic events around this
Yeah.
country. I even see that they went to the C&T's Belize in Miami, Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something big. And also, I want to hear about La Chatona.
Yeah.
Can we meet her, please?
Yeah, sure.
All right. And this is La Chatona.
So please tell me a little bit more about La Chatona, because I'm not sure the rest of Belize knows exactly who she is and where she came from.
I didn't know about La Chatona.
So La Chatona used to cook for the chicleros in the camp, and she was the only one there in the camp. She used to drink with them, and she used to be a happy woman, and she used to dance along with them and have good time with them. So I think she, if I'm not mistaken, she died by the bite of a snake.
Huh.
And then the chicleros were so sad that she was not with them anymore, and they decided to make La Chatona. So they made this Chatona for them to remember her. And she has this vest. This is her September celebration vest.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think we have 3 Chatonas in our town, and this is permanent is permanently always in the House of Culture.
Okay.
And so she goes out for parades, for parties, and somebody gets in there and dances her, and so she's a very happy character, and for the space where there's going to be a party and all that. So
She's very beautiful.
Yeah.
She looks like Belize.
yeah, she's Belize.
She's our ambassador.
Yeah.
Chatona, give me a little move there. Give me a little move there, Chatona. Boy. Chatona. What's your name? Zian.
Hi, Zian. Hi, Mel. Alright, so please tell me a little bit about yourself. What make you decide to join the Hijos del West, and how long have you guys been in the group?
Well, I gotta say that when we're small as kids, we don't have like this love for marimba because we see it like an old instrument. We would say like here in Benque, they would say, oh, the marimba is for old people. So when I was small, my brother used to play marimba, and I used to see how he used to play marimba. So I grew up, and the Benque House of Culture began giving summer courses for marimba. So I used to join. I was a bit of a slow learner at first, but that was like around at the age of 9.
And your name, sir? What's your name? Zian. How old are you, sir?
9.
What? You like the group? Tell me what you like about the group.
The thing I like about the group is playing the marimba, just learning new songs and getting the rhythm.
Getting the rhythm.
And what's your favorite song to play?
Unconditional love.
Unconditional love. Boy, you're smooth, boy. You romantic. And do you play traditional too? Traditional music? That boring too? You not boring? What's your favorite one in that one?
I would say only, let me see. Tell me natural bonding, that one.
Natural bonding. This boy a romantic, but he poetic.
I know.
Other members of your family play this group in marimba? So you're the only one first one. So you just learn just like that. Natural. Wow. Let's go, Jer. Do you think, Jer?
We have
Let's
to
go
get
there.
a break. All right, so yeah. No.
Here.
He said no. He said no.
Almost.
But
Boy. If I stay a little longer, I will learn. But guess what, Jer? I think I hungry. I smell smoke. I will eat a kaya, you know what that means, true?
Yeah, Kaya style barbecue.
I know, so we're going to some barbecue. But before we go, can you tell me about your website, your Facebook,
Yes.
your phone number?
So guys, so that you can follow us back, you can check our Facebook page. It's under the Benque Marimba Los Hijos del West. And you can also contact us at the phone numbers below, and also visit our Facebook page, give it a like and follow us as well.
All right,
Please
thank
give them a
you.
like, man. You have to. They're adorable. You can't come, man. You cannot like these children. Come. So with that, we will say, Belize. Say, back we go. Belize.
Mek we go.
One more time. You say you the land that land me this now. Belize. Mek we go.